Helldivers is about to celebrate a very special day, as the divers have checked off stage 2 of 3 for completing our galactic Death Stars, and overall, things are looking pretty damn good for a game that nearly suffocated itself. Welcome to the channel. This is LtBuzzLitebeer, and I was just in game grabbing some footage with over 42,000 other divers, which is crazy to think about on a Friday morning around 10 a.m. EST. Now, with tomorrow's events certain to drive that number even higher. But before we dive into all the latest from Arrowhead, Sony, and the community, I wanted to again send out a huge thanks to each and every one of you that keeps on supporting the channel. Just in case you haven't done so already, take a few moments to hit subscribe and to ring that notification bell to receive my latest upload alerts. Really important point on that last one there, or you can miss something. And let's get into all the latest from Helldivers.
System of failure.
Even faster than normal, here comes the world-famous Superstore reset. And with a little under 2 days to go on this one, we've got the heavy Butcher armor with Medkit as the passive, the matching Butcher helmet, the CE67 Titan helmet, and the Titan hybrid lightweight medium body armor with engineering kit for reduced recoil and +2 throwables. Now also, because I saw this question pop up several times from yesterday's Truth Enforcers Warbond video, expect to see the heavy armor variant with the new reduced flinch passive to appear in the Superstore on the 31st. Now that's the same day the Warbond goes live, and also expect to spend the higher Supercred amounts on the heavy armor because it's always more expensive. So, for those of you wanting a new heavy set with the new passive, it's going to arrive on October 31st, and as always, expect to spend Supercreds in the Superstore. Next, we head over to the Galactic map, and as expected, we have now successfully completed the Choice Major Order, and it was made very clear that the bugs and the Preserve could wait because divers took to Lesath en masse to repel the Automaton Jet Brigade and protect the DSS. Let's check out the latest from Helldivers HQ concerning our choice and the matching consequences. Lesath has been liberated by the Helldivers, pushing back the automatons from our most precious asset, the Democracy Space Station. Should the Jet Brigade resurface, the station will be more well protected from attack. However, the Helldivers made the difficult decision to allow the Terminids to threaten the Terminid Research Preserve. Now, the bugs occupy a planet within the Preserve's vicinity. The security at the Preserve is completely impregnable to breaches from within, but the threat of exterior contamination could jeopardize the security of the entire planet. Most importantly, the valiant defense of the DSS by the Helldivers has allowed the station to reach the third and final phase of construction. If all goes well, the DSS will soon be fully built and require only a massive infusion of E710 to bring online. Overall, GG's to all the divers out there that took part in this defense, and as we wait for the possibly third and final portion of our DSS construction major order, the planet where most divers seem to be heading is Fact Bay, and liberation of that bug planet has begun. But with over 20,000 divers there currently, the Helldivers companion app shows a full liberation to be ours in just over 2 weeks. Yeah, liberations always start with very slow progress, but as more players log on and hit an operation, they knock out those 3 missions and contribute their points towards the liberation itself, it always seems to get easier, especially as you reach the higher percentage marks. Also, I would recommend stockpiling your medals, as that Warbond is right around the corner, unless you're at max, which I know a lot of you are right now, me included. But if you want to pocket 15 easy-to-come-by medals, today's daily or personal order is to extract with 10 common samples. I mean, that's it. Nothing more to it. And as always, the progress is shared across the squad, so no need to PvP if somebody picks up your samples. Of course, this next topic is the one that the majority of divers all have their eyes trained on like a hawk. Liberty Day, which is tomorrow, October 26th, and good old Sony has gone and done it again. They sent out this email to PS5 owners of Helldivers showcasing the new old throwback armor from Helldivers 1 and the Constitution rifle. Now, I've seen some comments about the timing and Sony, but I did want to remind everyone they are the publisher on this game, so that means they can advertise on their timetable as well. But I do think, outside of the leaks, it would have been cool to just log in and see what we receive as a total surprise. Speaking of which, we just received some breaking news via a drop with some important details from the official Helldivers Discord and Twitter, which we can all take a look at now.
This Liberty Day, become the patriot your family needs. When your children sprint to the Liberty Day pyre to pull presents from the flames, make sure they get the gift they deserve. The gift of Helldivers. Because Super Earth isn't just about the heroes on the front. It's about the heroes right here at home.
I'd love to hear your thoughts on it all, but this cartoonish art style really just does something for me. I don't know what it is, but it makes these democratic hype splashes just hit a little harder. Drop me a comment and let me know if you prefer this art style or something really high res with over-the-top Michael Bay action sequences, you know, something like we would see with the latest COD Black Ops 6 trailers. But anyways, back to this trailer, and we got to see both the DP00 tactical throwback armor and the R2124 Constitution bolt-action rifle, of course with the trench knife bayonet, and a couple of very important details right there at the end. Now first is that you need to log in tomorrow, October 26th, and participate in the game, but your rewards will not arrive until the next day, so that's going to be the 27th. Also, and final point I wanted to touch on here for Liberty Day, because I've also seen this question quite a bit since this PlayStation email started arriving, and this has to do with the last little portion there by the asterisk. PS Plus required. Now, I sent a DM to community manager Twinbeard asking if this was indeed PlayStation specific or for everyone, just in case, you know, maybe any Steam PC players that actually took the time to create PlayStation accounts would also be receiving these free gifts, but for those that had not, you would receive nothing, you know, that sort of thing. And while I do agree this would be the exact sort of douchey thing Sony would pull to try and incentivize PC players to sign up with their ecosystem, I really don't think that is the case. I mean, could you imagine what would happen over on Steam if Sony cut out that side of the community and tried to dangle cosmetics and new weapons in front of the PC player base? I mean, that would be Review Bomb Part 2, the Die Hard edition. That would just be epic. Of course, any Helldivers video would be incomplete without first checking in with the community, and we need to check out how the Helldivers Reddit itself is responding to the new Truth Enforcers armor sets and, of course, the Constitution rifle with all of their incredible community creations. Credits to all of these, by the way, can be found down in the video description. But you've got this one with the new white armor and the stoic emote just saying, "Very funny, now face the wall," kind of Inquisitor style. I like that one. You've also got Homer Simpson sitting at the bar wearing the old Hotness helmet, but now surrounded by the new Hotness white helmet, and you know that's how it's going to be for a while now. And finally, you've also got this final animated short showcasing how Helldivers is going to be on the 27th when we get the Constitution rifle. I'm not going to play the sound effects in the background, but it's just all the characters screaming the normal stuff. You're in range of mortars, you know, all sorts of craziness, and they're charging into the mobs with, of course, those bayonets. And I've got to say that the Reddit, especially over the last 30 days or so, has really turned back into the Helldivers community that I remember at launch. Just a fun group of players to be around, everyone kind of living the democracy vibe. And it's great to see us kind of getting back to those good old golden days. But for now, let's go ahead and wrap it up with your top comments from my last Helldivers video. And as always, if you want to see your name and comment up in lights, you first need to let it fly on this video. That's right, you need to take just a few seconds and drop me a comment here on this video, and who knows, it might get upvoted enough so that next time it's featured in the top 3. Coming to us in the one spot, numeral uno. El Sparky says, unflinching passive? Throw that on a heavy set and it should be able to just keep walking forward like General Brash in a sea of blaster fire. Don't sweat it, soldier. Bullets do not go through cover. I am the cover. I do like that suggestion. Yeah, I think with heavy armor, and I've kind of touched on this in the past, I think they should receive some sort of extra buff, some sort of 100% resistance to something. That would be pretty damn cool. And Wouldn't it be awesome also if just General Brash just randomly would appear on the battlefield with us and just start annihilating all sorts of bots or bugs and then just disappear off into the distance? That would be kind of an epic thing to see as well. Coming to us in second place, that's right, in the 2 spot, this is Big Nick 2K215, who says, about to be looking like Sith troopers. And I cannot believe, now that I'm reading this comment, that I didn't think of this reference yesterday when I was doing the Truth Enforcers video. Yes, this is the perfect reference for that new set of medium body armor with the glossy body armor panels, the red, the helmet. It looks like something straight out of the Sith troopers. And by the way, Big Nick 2K215, congrats on taking the 2 spot. And in third place, bringing up the caboose for this video's top 3 countdown, is Sans IH2L, who says, imagine hitting that emote as the ICBM goes off in the distance. Glorious. There's nothing more I can add to that. I'm definitely going to put that on my to-do list. I'm going to hit the old screenshot with the ICBM explosion going off in the distance. And wouldn't it be even more glorious if we could actually point the ICBM and bring it down, say on the Mega Nest or something like that? Come on, Arrowhead, make it happen. Let us target things with that massive nuke. And with that, let's go ahead and press pause for today's video. Tomorrow is coming. I can't wait to see what Arrowhead has cooked up. I can't wait to try out the new armor sets, the new Constitution rifle, and of course, I'm looking forward to your comments down in the video description. Let's get a discussion going about anything and everything Helldivers, because this game is on the way back up. Remember to hit subscribe and to ring that notifications bell to receive my latest upload alerts. All my socials, including links to all of today's sources, can be found down in the video description. Sometime overnight, we crossed past 246,000 channel subscribers, with 250K is our end goal. And I wanted to again say thank you to each and every one of you that have taken the time to hit subscribe and you tune in daily to support me and the channel. If you haven't done so already, now's the time. We'd love to have you along as we hit that milestone of 250K. Until the next one, this is LtBuzzLitebeer signing off.